Hey y'all, it's Julie. I want to do some drops per minute. I know y'all all headed back to school and you got that math test coming. Y'all gonna bust the A on it. Okay, so this says a patient has a IV piggyback of Rocephin 500 milligrams and 50 milliliters of D5W to run over 20 minutes. And the tubing has a drop factor of 10. How many drops per minute are you going to give? So you remember a drop factor was the total volume times the drop factor divided by the time in minutes. Okay? Now, I put my drop factor thing on the top of it because I have a fear of fractions. Some people will put a whole nother fraction over here, and I don't know what to do. Do I find a common denominator or see I can't even talk or cross multiply? So I had to find another solution, and this is my solution. So look at here. What's our total volume? 50 milliliters. And our drop factor is 10. And it's going in over 20 minutes. And I'm going to do all the math on the top. And then I'm going to divide it by what's on the bottom. You see how I put the last name of everything on here? That's so Ethel, when she's grading it, knows that I know what I'm talking about. There'll be no question in her mind about my math. No. Okay, here we go. 50 times 10 equals, divided by 20. Oh, Dookie fart. Let me start over. Look, I stop cussing one cuss word at a time, and I'm on the S word, and I say Dookie fart. I say it and I don't realize it, but I just, I said it. Here we go. 50 times 10 equals, divided by 20, equals 25 drops per minute. Look. We saved them. All right. We just got to bring it back to the forefront of your file drawer. Okay, so your order reads Zosyn, 4.5 grams and 200 milliliters D5W over 2 hours. You got micro drip tubing. What drip rate will you set? If you see micro drip, you have to know that that is 60 drop factor. They may put 60 drop factor. They may put the word. You got to know the number is 60, okay? So remember our thing? Total volume is 200 milliliters. The drop factor is 60. And it's going in over 2 hours. It's got to be in minutes, though. So, 60 times 2. Sure, if you need a calculator, do it. If you're not sure, don't trust your own mind. If you know that you didn't learn your twos. Okay, here we go. All the math on top. 200 times 60 equals, don't look because you're not done, divided by 120 equals. It needs to be going in at 100 drops per minute. Oop, come on here, mister. Turn for me. Father God. This sucker. 10. I was going to say, I'm going to shut up. I shouldn't say that. Okay, here we go. All right, here's another. The patient's receiving 250 milliliters of normal saline over 4 hours. The tubing drop factor is 10. What are you going to do? So you know what we need. We need 250 milliliters. What's the drop factor? 10 over how long? 4 hours. And it's got to be in minutes. So 4 times 60. Look, a wise person will check themselves is 240 minutes. Now, we've set our problem up. She wants to see your work. Tell her, put her glasses on and take a gander, Ethel. Okay, and then we're going to do the math. That times that divided by the other thing. 250 times 10 equals, divided by 240 equals 10.416. And you're not freaking out. Why? Because you can't give point anything of a drop. You can't give 0.4 of a drop, so you're going to always round the drop factor to a whole number. So that 1, even if the 6 gave it everything it had, it wouldn't change the 4, so it's going to be 10 drops per minute. I know I'm all up in the side, but you see, boom, we saved them. Okay, yeah, we did. All right, let's do this one. Your order reads, that medicine right there, we're not here to say words, we're here to do math. So 1 gram IV piggyback every 8 hours, infuse over 30 minutes. The pharmacy supplies that same med, 1 gram and 100 milliliters. And the tubing drop factor is 10. What are you going to do? So out of all these numbers, we need this total volume, which is 100 milliliters, times the 10 drop factor. You know, they put extra numbers in there because they got to know that you don't need them. And you got to not freak out knowing that I don't need that. And it's going in over 30 minutes. I hope that made sense what I said. And then we're going to do all the math. That times that divided by that. 100 times 10 equals, divided by 30 equals 33.33. I know everybody hates decimals, but on drop factors, you know, you can rest easy because that's going to be 33 drops per minute. You can't give 0.33 of a drop. You know what we did? Right here in front of everybody, we saved another one. Okay, so you have an order to administer 1 liter of D5W over 8 hours, and you're using tubing with a drop factor of 15. What you gonna do? So, you know, 1 liter, you know how many milliliters that is. Liter and milliliter is cousin to kilogram, gram, milligram. And when we move the decimal, we still move it 3 places to get to milliliter. So 1 liter would be 1, 2, 3 milliliters. 1,000. That's how my brain works. 1,000 milliliters times a 15 drop factor over 8 hours. Okay, so let's just check ourselves. 60 times 8 equals 480 minutes. 480 minutes. And then we're doing the math like an Olympic gold medalist. 1,000. Count your zeros when you got a bunch of them. Times 15 equals, divided by 480 equals 31.25. So, you know, the 5's going to make that a 3, but it's not going to do nothing to the 1. So, we're going to say the answer is 31 drops per minute. And look, I'd put it right there for Ethel, so she can see that I know how to round as well. Okay, see, look, boom. Yeah, we saved them. Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, we're just gonna, y'all just play around with those for a little while. And we'll be having more coming. Hey, on this video, comment what you're in, or if you want another kind of problem, or, you know, If you got specific problems that you'd like me to work, message me, send them to me. Otherwise, enjoy and have a good night.